Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone today? Happy blessed Tuesday to you. It's been a while since I've done a recording, a video. I am putting together some wreaths for my holiday fair this weekend, and I have another one that's coming up. It's been a while since I've actually done a demonstration on video, and I've been having such a hard connection. So it's been a little difficult to be live and go for a very long time, trying to do the recording, trying to get the project out and ready, and having that little nudge by my higher power in my ear. And I thought, well, you know what, while the message was still in my head and while I was doing this wreath project, and I'm stuttering just a little bit, I don't know what it is, allergies maybe. The heat in St. Louis, the humidity is absolutely crazy. So kind of bear with me as I muddle through this. A working artist, you know, your mind's a million tabs, going a million miles a minute, trying to get things done, trying to organize your life, trying to get all your ducks in a row, trying to do all the things that you need to do. So, you know, as I'm putting this wreath here together, I am reminded of how I started out and the little nudge that I had in my ear when the higher power, my spirit being, said, you know what, it's time. It is time to do something with your life. It's time to take a different direction. You're going to see exactly how strong I am here. Hang on, because sometimes these don't work. There we go. But the higher power said, you know what, it's kind of a now time, it's go time. So I wanted to ask all of you, when did you decide it was your go time? And when did you decide that the life that you were living was a life you no longer could live? Probably when my youngest, who is now 17, was a baby. And I was trying to teach. And I had worked for a couple corporate entities, and I was teaching under their guidelines and their restrictions and so on and so forth. And I decided at that time that I really, really enjoyed teaching. I really, really liked showing people who wanted to be creative that they could be creative. They just needed to open up that right side of their mind to do it. So as I started teaching and wanted to teach painting lessons, because I had always been a painter. And then I thought, you know what, I've done this and I'm pretty decent at it, but I want to learn how to do something else so I can turn around and I can show other people how to do this. So the entity that I was working for at that time, I was able to teach card making and other paper crafts. I started learning how to do floral design, and although a couple of my aunts were florists, you know, I found I really, really enjoyed the floral making because a lot of it had to do with decorating, the colors and the holidays, and we all like to decorate and use a lot of color for holidays. So let's fast forward now. My youngest is 17. I am teaching on my own. I teach group lessons or private lessons. I mentor women who want to be creative and they want to turn around and they want to sell what they've made. So that higher power, the higher power that nudges in my ear, that says you need to go on and you need to tell people that it's okay to be different from what they've always been told. The higher power has given me gifts, so why should I not turn around and encourage you to use your gifts? You know, timing. Everything is about timing. Everything is about listening to your intuition. Everything is about using what you have, your resources, and paying it forward, making a difference in somebody else's life. I did, I don't know, art and craft shows way back in the 80s. And in the past, probably year, I have started doing them again, here and there, because I like that I like that one-on-one. I like having real people in front of me. Nothing against any of you that are viewing online, but I still like to have a real audience. I think you make more of an impact when you have a real audience in front of you. I think it's important when you are doing whatever your craft is that you talk to your people. You find out the market that they're wanting to be in, because you know what? They're in front of you. So apparently you're their people and they are your people. Vice versa, if I said that correctly. So as God was nudging, the higher power was nudging that little chirp in my ear, he wanted me to come on to tell everybody there's no greater time than right now to branch out and turn around with your craft and your talent. Share it. Teach other people what you know how to do. Start with what you have. You know, I'm pulling this wreath apart because I'm going to redo it. And I've taken some old Christmas decorations that I've had, because that's the biggest trick right there. You start with what you have. You start with what you know, and then you build. You build with what you know, and you utilize all those tools that are in you. I've just always been a very artsy and craftsy kind of woman. In my new website, KM Graphic Apparel and Art.weebly.com, I offer all my art classes that I teach. And then, like I said, I turn around and I show women, not only are you able to utilize what you've just learned, you know, you can use it for your decorations, but then you can turn around and you can sell and you can make money with the craft that you just learned how to do. So I'm just like rambling on as if you were right here in front of me and we were having this little conversation, because the higher power says you can never say enough of the message, because you don't know who's going to need it at the time that it's being said. So I am Kitryn Marie. I am an artist, a writer, a speaker, a life and a business coach. I show women how they can take the craft that they've learned and make money with it. I teach women a craft. I teach women how to take their know-how and utilize it in their decorating in their home, enhance their family life, create side gigs and side hustles. So please feel free, share this video, leave me a comment, go over to the new website, see all my classes that I'm offering at KM Graphic Apparel and Art.weebly.com. If you're interested in sending me an email, by all means, all questions are welcome. My life is an open book. Email me at kitrynmarie@gmail.com. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment. I'd be happy to answer back to you. I'm going to finish putting this wreath together. If you go over to my Facebook page at KM Designs, A Writer's Mind, you can see all the pictures of the wreaths that I have done. Follow me on Instagram. Go over to my Pinterest. As of last week, I think I had 2.5 thousand views in 1 week, which I'm very, very thankful for. So anybody who's following me over on Pinterest, please continue. So be happy and be blessed. Be thankful for all the things that happen to you in your life. Your higher power right now is saying there is no better time. Let's get that side gig and that side hustle together, and I want to be the one to help you. Take care. See you soon.